Okay, so with that, we finished the acquisition part. All the acquisition component is really about traffic and then a landing page that you convert applicants, clicks to applicants. Now, the screening component is really about discovering the right person. If you think about that, the word discovering, that's really what it's about. You have to discover if this is the right person for the job. In paper, they might look good, but in the reality, you have to discover this person. How you do that discovery? You do it through a scoring system. You know, your application should score people A, B, or C to see if this is the right fit. You can use knockout questions. You want to make sure your references are checked. But then the most important part starts here, which is the job fit. The job fit, you're going to explain clearly what's expected of them. So typically, the most challenges I see is people do not understand what the house cleaning job entails. They think they're going to clean houses. They think it's going to be just like cleaning their house. They think it's pretty easy to do. And the reality is not. It's a hard job. It's very physical. It's very demanding. You have to be very organized to commit to a schedule, to show up every day at some time of the day. And when you really put it out there, they have to be confronted with the reality. Yes, I'm organized. I can commit to the schedule. I know I'm going to be cleaning very dirty houses. And I know I'm going to have to drive to houses. I'm going to put my equipment in the car. If it's snowing, I have to get out during the snow. If it's very cold or very hot. So you have to put them in this reality. Just think about like you put them a VR set in their head and their eyes, and they have to imagine that they're doing this job. You cannot paint this job as an easy job. It's not. So how do we accomplish that job fit? We do is after we capture their application, we do a 10-minute pre-interview on the phone. That can be done by a virtual assistant, by you, by a manager. Doesn't matter much. Why? In those 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you want to verify everything about them. And that verification starts with, are you authorized to work? Do you have a driver's license? Do you have any background issues? I mean, the critical things that cannot be ignored. And then you bring them right to the, reality of the job fit. So you want to really do that in 10 to 15 minutes. That's the person that responds, perfectly to all these questions. Those are the people that you end up bringing to the in-person interview. So do not jump directly from application to in-person interview. Why? Because you're going to spend time on interviews that are not going to be a good job fit. So better spend 10, 15 minutes on the phone and do the pre-interview. And those 10 minutes will bring you to our goal of this section, which is book appointments with the right applicants. So now you're going to book in-person appointments with the right people. So from that big group of applicants, we got some that apply. We did a pre-interview. Now move on to the next stage, which is booking those appointments with the right people. Do not book people for the sake of doing interviews. That's a waste of time. I don't know if you have people show up to your door and interview. That could work sometimes, but very rarely. So my recommendation is that you make sure that you do the pre-interview. This is going to save you a lot of headache. And in 10, 15 minutes, you're going to get a lot of value of your time.